Hello guys, I'm Kevin. Thanks for tuning back into Merseysense. Now today, just a little tag video. I've been tagged in a video from Tony over at Fragdicted. It's 4 fragrances for life basically. Now I'm not sure who started this tag at the start, but I know he got tagged from Clements over at CC Fragrances. Both of them have got great channels. So if you are interested in some good fragrance content, get over there and check their channels out. I'm going to get my 3 tags out the way. I'm going to tag 2 fellas who've been supporting me ever since I started my channel. They've given me the full support, always egg me on and all things like that. So the first one is Chris over at Motivated Living. And my second, Rick over at Civilized Redneck. I know he loves a good tag video, so they're my 2. And my other one, I'm going to throw my next one over to the Gold Coast and tag Mark over on Aussie Fragrances. So here's the 3 tags, fellas, enjoy. What I'm going to do with my tags, I'm going to do basically through the duration of my fragrance journey through my life. Start off now, the first one I haven't got, I had when I was a kid, and in my teenage years, and the second one I've sort of got a flanker of, so my last 2 I've got. My first one is Dior Fahrenheit, which I don't actually own. I did own years ago, obviously, but if I was going to repurchase something from the Dior Fahrenheit line, I'd probably get the parfum version, just to give that a go, because I've heard a lot of good reports. Dior Fahrenheit, it's a very leathery, woody, petroleum type of fragrance, very strong, very potent, very recognisable. If you haven't smelled it, you will all know what the bottle looks like. It's like the red burgundy type bottle sort of thing, but it's a very, very nice scent. Now, why this means a lot to me is because in the late 90s, when I was still in secondary school, I always used to wear this. Now, in our school, it was either Fahrenheit, Jean Paul Gaultier Le Male, Versace blue jeans, or maybe CK1. I always used to wear the Fahrenheit because I really, really enjoyed it, and it was quite strong. So it brings back a lot of my teenage good years back to me, early teens sort of thing. So my number 1 is Dior Fahrenheit ED series. Second one is, I've got the Allure Homme Sport Extreme by Chanel. The one I'm going to talk about today is the Allure Homme Sport, the original Allure Homme Sport. This is a bit darker, this bottle. The other one is a bit lighter, the original. I haven't got it no more. I did have it. So why? This is number 2 on my list, because from like 2003 to 2008 sort of years, that was the time when I was going away to like Magaluf, Malia, Yavalarachis and all that with the lads. And I always remember every time I had any money left coming back through the airport, I always used to pick myself a bottle of it up, the Chanel Allure Homme Sport. Now it's very, very nice. I think it's still got that mandarin on the top, but basically it's a freshie. It's got no tonka bean in it, so I don't think it's got that mint in it. It's just a fresh fragrance, whereas this one is quite thick, creamy, and also a little bit minty. So yeah, so that's all it is. It brings me back to them years in my mid-20s when I was going on holiday. Every year I used to come back and I'd go, yeah, how much money have I got? Here we go, I'll go and buy a little bottle. So it brings back them good years for me. It's very, very nice. Now, if you have smells, the reason that I haven't got it is because now I've got this, it's very close DNA. I don't really feel the need to have both. And I've also got Versace Pour Homme. If you've smelled that, that's very similar to the Chanel Allure Homme Sport without the longevity sort of thing. So yeah, my second one is Chanel Allure Homme Sport. Well, that's the Extreme, but the original. My third one is Bleu de Chanel Eau de Parfum. So why this is in my list is because I talk about this a lot. This is one of my favourite fragrances, but I bought this about 3 years ago, and this is the start of my fragrance journey to where I am today. Ended up with my own YouTube channel. I've always sort of, even when I was a kid, when in my young years, teenage years, I've always sort of owned about 6 or 7 fragrances. So I was always had a little collection. My mates have always had just the one. So I've always had like a nice little collection, but when I bought this is where it all exploded to the collection I've got now. So this was basically the start of like this era where that's led me to where I am today. This is a timeless blue shower gel, not fresh, bit of incense, quite thick, good for all occasions. I get excellent longevity on it, nice little scent bubble, don't get massive projection, but I get a really 8 to 10 hours on it. I've never tried the parfum or the EDT, but this one is just as good for me. Now I think this is going to be timeless. 30, 40 years time, this is going to be classed as a masterpiece in my opinion, because it is that good, and if it suits most ages. I'll always have a variation of this in my collection because it's so easy to wear and people around you really enjoy it. Even when I smell on other people, I know what it is and it just smells so nice, especially when it's in the air moving around. So my third one is Bleu de Chanel. My fourth one, this is my modern day one, this is my up-to-date one sort of thing, so I've sort of gone through the stages of my life, as you can see. My fourth one is Terre de Hermes EDT, if you can see it. This is one of my favourite fragrances of all time now, and it's a good barometer and a good benchmark of how my taste has changed over the years of fragrances. You would have asked me 8 or 9 years ago, would I have gone anywhere near this? The answer would have been no. Vetiver or anything like that. I was your typical fresh fragrance, clean, your blue sort of fragrance. And it shows how my nose has progressed and how it's changed towards the more daring type of fragrances. Now this to me, it gets compared a lot. People say this is the great suit office scent, which it is because this screams authority to me. It's very classy, very masculine. Now I don't really wear a suit unless I go to a funeral or a wedding, or unless I'm up in court before you get the Scouse jokes and I beat you to it. So yeah, I just wear this casually. It's just nice and easy to wear. I tend to wear this with a jacket, nice leather coat, jeans, t-shirt, just nice and casual just to throw on. But I understand why it's called an office fragrance. It's got that CEO vibe, it's very authoritative, very classy. Now I'm going to explain this. It's vetiver, it's like a dirty orange, but in a very clean way. It's like if you get orange peel, kick it around in the mud, bit of earth, but at the same time very clean, very fresh, it's very nice. I've also got a very similar one to this, which is Lalique Encre Noir or à l'extrême, which is very dirty and very daring. This is quite easy to wear. Now I can smell it a little bit. Obviously I've got a bit of a head cold in case you can hear me snuffling, so I can't really smell it, hence the reason I haven't sprayed. So yeah, that was a very good video for me. I really enjoy. I like these tag videos, get you thinking and all stuff like that. So I've done me 3 little tags. It's Chris over at Motivated Living, Civilized Redneck Rick, and Mark over at Aussie Fragrances. I'll tag you all in it on my Instagram, my social media, and that's how you know. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget, smell good and you'll feel good. I'll see you soon.